Scottish Edge, welcome back to the Sparks Days pitch and welcome to the south of Scotland. Hi, I'm Shan, I'm an event planner and Sparks Days is a business that I built after years of frustration as both a traveller and a professional. Over the last 24 months I've stayed in some of the world's most fabulous hotels, yet every time I wanted to create an in-room celebration it wasn't possible. At Disneyland Paris I couldn't even arrange balloons and a cake for my daughter's 3rd birthday despite having the Disney money to spend. And at Caesar's Palace when I was there for my hen do, I couldn't even book the champagne and balloons Instagram dream that I wanted. And if it's hard for me, imagine how difficult it is for everybody else. Hotels are leaving serious money on the table, but I also understand why. Behind the scenes, security, housekeeping, logistics, it makes it incredibly difficult for hotels to say yes. In fact, Disney has recently banned all third-party suppliers such as hotel decorators altogether. That tells us something important. Hotels want control, they want trust, and they want zero operational risk. They don't want dozens of unknown suppliers through their door. And that's exactly where Sparks Days sits. Sparks Days connects guests, hotels and professional celebration curators to create seamless, bookable, in-room experiences. We act as the approved layer that hotels can trust, giving them authority, consistency and confidence. This shift also creates a huge opportunity for celebration curators. As hotels close their doors to ad hoc decorators, they need Sparks Days more than ever. We provide approved access, consistent work and a trusted route into hotels that they simply can't get on their own. What we create is scroll-stopping romance and film-set friendship. These are moments guests can't help but share, which is why early market testing shows us that user-generated content will be one of our strongest engines. The demand is already clear. We've spoken to over 300 travellers, hotels and partners, and pilots are starting in the spring. Recruiting celebration curators has been straightforward with strong inbound interest from experienced stylists looking for flexible, high-quality work. Our momentum is accelerating internationally. I've self-funded 3 trips to New York to meet global hotel groups, and we're currently talking and we're going to the NFL draft where Sparks Days has been invited to deliver one of our Sparks Days experiences on a global stage. Our timing couldn't be better because Gen Z are 57% more likely to spend on experiences than they are on things. And Edinburgh's hen party market is worth 10 million alone. Airbnb has launched its services 3 times but still doesn't enter the sector of party planning. This leaves a clear gap that we can own. Sparks Days isn't just a platform, it's a brand. We want people to say, I want a Vera Wang wedding dress and a Sparks Days proposal. And I'm always reminded of the quote from Peter Lederer, the former owner of Gleneagles, who used to say, I want people when they leave Gleneagles to say, I can't believe how expensive that was. I can't wait to do it all over again. That's the emotional benchmark that we're building Sparks Days around. Our model is simple. We take 50% commission, 40% to the celebration creator and 10% to the hotel. I built the MVP myself after being quoted 40 grand because that's what resourceful mums of 2 young mental kids do. We've been supported by TechScaler and by Soci. Sparks Days has global ambition. I'm asking for 50 grand to hire top talent, run a targeted high impact marketing campaign with the hope to do further brand acquisition deals. Thank you.